Welcome to Not From Here, a podcast dedicated to past versions of ourselves
and the current versions of all of you. We are your co-hosts. I'm Riley Klauza.
And I am Isa Rodriguez. And we are just a couple of Michiganders turned New Yorkers trying to get a grip.
Have you ever been made fun of for the way you say things or thought, damn, I never even realized I had an accent?
Well, we have too, because we're definitely
not from here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey.
In the intro today, I heard my Michigander accent come out a little.
And what part?
It was during the word we're,
Weird.
but it came out like were.
We're okay.
Like,
Okay.
we're definitely not from here.
Amazing.
was not my intention,
Have you talked much today?
No.
Me either.
This
So
is
I'm
like my second time
I've been
talking.
like silent all day. So I'm like
Me too. Like usually even when I get ready, like I'll have a little music playing. Not today.
Just
Not even in the
silence.
shower. Not when I was getting ready.
No, so
Silent.
my vocal cord, I think the most I said was like hello and like thank you at like I got a facial today, everyone. I don't know if you can tell, but I came straight from there. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't been in a talking mood today.
I know.
So I'm excited to dive in and chat.
How are you feeling energetically today?
A little drained, I would say. A little drained, but like I'm happy to be here, obviously. Hello. Yeah, it's just Wednesday. Like I just feel like it's been a weird week and like the energy is just kind of weird. I'm really looking excited at what? I'm really looking forward to and am excited for Halloween though.
Yes.
Should we tell them what we're being for Halloween?
We should absolutely tell them.
You can go first.
Okay. Cam and I are being Sharpay and Troy Bolton. I'll let you guys figure out who's being who.
Please. Imagine you switch though.
That
Wait, that would
honestly
be
would've
so
been so
funny
funny.
next year.
I'm like, no, though. Unfortunately, I've been waiting to be Sharpay Evans my whole life. And this year is the year.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's
What are-
specifically, sorry, not to out you.
Sorry.
It's specifically from High School Musical 2. Her
Yes.
poolside look.
Yes.
It's going to be so good. I'm so
Cam
excited.
is specifically doing High School Musical 1. All red jersey basketball fit.
I feel like unless you did like the bop to the top look, like the pool
Yeah.
look is Sharpay's most iconic.
Yes.
Outfit,
She's
by
so
far.
And you know, they crossed paths all 4 years of high school. So
True.
we can pick and choose
Please.
where in the timeline we are.
Did Cam already have like basketball shorts ready to go?
No, he ordered them.
Okay. Is he a big basketball short guy, actually?
Absolutely not.
Like, and now that I think about it, I'm like, haven't ever seen him wear those.
Yeah, maybe in like 2014,
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
2012.
Did you have a basketball short phase in school?
No.
I did. Oh my
Really?
God. That was like the thing to wear in like fifth grade, like fifth, sixth grade. It was like a hoodie and basketball shorts. And they were always the ones that were like below your knee though. Like it was never like not cute and short.
No.
Really? That was like such a like trend. Sorry, I'm fixing my bra
That's
strap.
so allowed.
Did you hear the snap?
I did.
Do you
a
think the
little.
mic picked it up?
Probably not. But it would be cool if it did.
No, that was such a trend for like my like elementary school to middle school self. All the cool girls wore and like or like an Aeropostale t-shirt and basketball shorts. Like it was always basketball shorts.
Oh,
and my mom was pissed about it because she's like, you have all these cute clothes and you're wearing this.
Yeah, like I get the hoodie thing, but like the basketball shorts?
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, not to like enforce random fake gender stereotypes, but like basketball shorts for like an 11-year-old
interesting.
girl, I did not see that as like a cool
It's
thing.
giving tomboy. I don't know. Please. Anyway,
Well, why not?
for Halloween, I am being
Yes, please tell.
okay. So Powerpuff Girls. It's always always you've heard this probably like 20 times. I always have to give the same explanation. In Powerpuff Girls, there's the mayor, and then the mayor has like a secretary assistant type vibe. Her name is Sarah Bellum.
Say her name.
Sarah Bellum. I didn't know she had a name until I figured out like I was gonna be this. But I'm being her. It's the woman in like the red dress, and you never see her face, and she has like the big red curly hair.
It's because it was always Riley.
Obviously.
Behind
So
the scenes
I
animator.
actually am really excited for this costume. I
It's so good.
Thanks. I got it together like pretty early, like not last minute, which
Yeah.
like I feel like last year was a little last minute. So I'm looking forward to Halloween. I'm excited. The mood outside is a little spooky. It's a little like dreary. I'm into
A little
it.
dreary.
We like kind of kicked off the week. Well, I guess it was Tuesday yesterday, but we had our book club meeting yesterday. And for this meeting in particular, we read Practical Magic by Alice Hoffman. But then we did a like movie night as well in my backyard. And I have like a little fire pit and like we painted pumpkins and we watched Practical Magic. And it was so lovely until
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm just to fill you guys in. I don't think I've talked about this yet on the podcast because this is more recent.
Yeah.
But I have a hater in my building. I'm assuming it's my building because they know my apartment number, but I have yet to figure out who it is. But anytime I use my backyard, they call the police.
You guys, last night they came at 9:40 p.m. And first of all, we're not in college. Like quiet hours, what the fuck is that? But if you're going to enforce a quiet hour, which the city of New York does,
And what time is it?
10 p.m. to 7 a.m. So I'm like, I'm
Looked
so
it up.
sorry. 9:40
But they
p.m.
showed up at like 9:40 p.m. So they had to call it like what, 9-ish, 9:15,
I don't know how
9:20?
quick we're responding.
Yeah,
to voice complaints.
I don't think, I'm sure they're not in a rush.
A lot going on in the city, let alone the world.
Like, please.
But Riley Klauza's backyard, that's where the real crime is happening.
Twice. And like the first time, it was like over the summer. It was my housewarming party. It was a Saturday night. It was like after 10. Like we were like playing drinking games. Maybe we were a little loud here and there with a
Fine.
woo, like
We'll allow that one.
fine. But this, I specifically planned this. So it was 7 to 10 p.m. on a Tuesday night. We were so quiet. Like the loudest thing genuinely was like the movie soundtrack. And it was like, dun, 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 dun. Like the bass was like really heavy for whatever reason. But it was still like, it wasn't even like as soon as it hit 10, I was going to say, everyone, let's go inside. But I guess it wasn't that big of a deal because, so I guess they came and like pounded on my door. I didn't answer because I would have answered. Isa can attest. I will answer the door because I did back in June. But we were all outside and like my door was shut to my like to the inside. And so I couldn't hear any knocking. I didn't hear any buzzing. I didn't hear anything. So I didn't really find out this situation was even going on until after the fact when my neighbor who came out was like, hey, can I talk to you outside or in the hallway? And we were all like,
It felt like when you're in school,
Yeah, I know,
somebody
it
gets in
did.
trouble because her neighbor like comes out the back door and we're all sitting there like staring up at them and they're like,
and me and my neighbor don't really like talk to each other. So this was like our first like interaction.
they were like, can we talk inside? And Riley goes inside and everybody was just like, should we do something? And then I was like, I'm gonna go check.
I wondered.
I thought
I
it was
wondered
the
if you were
police.
gonna come. No, I did too.
You know, I like
And
to
so-
give you your space, but I'll always be there to check.
Thank
a
you.
couple minutes
Thank you
after.
so much. And so no, my neighbor, I guess because I didn't answer the door, the police went to my neighbor and just asked them basically like,
Which is also crazy. Like, why is it your neighbor's problem now?
and was like, hey, do you like hear anything? Like, are they bothering you? And my neighbor was like, no, like they're just having a movie night in their backyard. Like they're
Please.
fine.
26 years old, and this is what we're getting in
No, I
trouble
know.
for.
Please. Like, it was the most wholesome I think we've ever been.
Yeah.
Like, getting the police are called. And so then my neighbor was just like, I don't care. You guys aren't bothering me. Like, I seriously don't mind, but like, someone does, obviously. And like, I just wanted to let you know the police did show up. They're gone now. So they didn't even stay like to talk to me. So I'm assuming they like came inside, listened, and were like, yeah, I don't hear anything. And then just kind of dipped. But then my other neighbor on the other side, this like little old lady, I love her. She is my queen. She always hand delivers me my packages. She'll like literally bring it to my door, like knock, 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 and then give it to me. And I'm like, thank you.
Okay.
She's like the male woman. Like I don't know.
She's taking that role upon herself.
Love her. But then she peeks out and she's like, what's going on? Like, I saw the police. Like, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm hosting a book club. Like, please. And then I told them both, I was like, do you guys hear anything? Like, if you ever have any issues, like, please, just like, let me know. And they were both like, no, you're fine. We don't hear anything. And the old woman's like, I don't care. She's like, you can be as loud as you want. I don't care.
She's like, even if I didn't What? She's like, even if I did hear anything, I don't care.
No, because she's loud too, low key. Like she brings her friends over and they drink and get a little rowdy, and I'm happy for her
Because
because
it's
that'll be
like-
us one day.
That's like allowed, though.
Yes.
According to your other neighbor, no fun can be had.
Fun. And so I'm like, it's either like giving someone that has a child that needs to go to bed, which I'm like, please. But I think it's giving more like cranky neighbor that is jealous that they have no friends.
What if it's like directly across from you?
It could be. They have a son that's kind of cute. Like I always see him in the laundry room.
Like what age? Like
no,
a baby
like
or
like
also they're old with a son.
yeah, they're old with a son. The son's probably like early 20s. Maybe that's weird for me to say now that I'm in my fucking late 20s, but he's not like an ugly man.
No, that's not.
I'm not trying to get with him. I'm just acknowledging that he's attractive.
Handsome. Okay, heard.
But no, like I never see the parents. I only see the son. I've seen the parents maybe like once or twice, but like
and then when we were walking back outside after everybody had left last night, I looked up and I was like, what if it's your upstairs neighbor?
it could be them. They stomp all the time.
Yeah, probably because they're mad.
What am I doing?
I'm saying they stomp before they call the police. They're like, oh, I'm going to get her.
So yeah, that was we're starting off spooky week. I don't know, Halloween.
With the cops at your front door.
Yes, it's a very spooky week over here in New York City. But what else are we talking about today?
Well, if we're staying on the spooky theme, nothing spookier than posting a TikTok video for your self-produced podcast and then waking up to hate comments. Pretty damn spooky, if you ask me.
I just need to give you my POV leading up to this, and I want yours too. I want like both of our POVs, like when we found this out.
Okay.
So it was the day after my birthday, freshly 26, starting 26 off so strong. And I woke up, I was so hungover. I had to fly back to Michigan for my dentist appointment, and I got a vision test as well because my insurance does end on Friday.
No!
That's the scariest thing, honestly, about this week.
Come to the dark side.
No, I don't
It's
want
really
to.
spooky
Really
all
don't
the
want,
time over
really
here.
don't want to.
Riley yesterday was like, why don't you go to the doctor for your cold? And I was like, because who's going to fucking pay for that?
I forgot. I'm sorry.
Anyway, we're getting off track. Back to you.
So anyway, I wake up. I'm so hungover from my birthday. My birthday party was so great. We'll get into that later. But I'm hungover, and Isa and Cam are pet sitting for me. I almost said cat sitting. I'm so sorry. I have two animals.
It can be
no erasure here. No. So I'm trying to get my apartment like together for you guys, and I am like fighting for my life, like chugging a Gatorade. I'm like packing. I'm like doing all the things. Like I did not plan this well. I like finally get out the door. I'm like on the phone with my dad the whole way to the airport. I get through security. I get to my gate. I sit down. I take my first like deep breath, like, oh, I made it. I'm not going to miss my flight. I look at my phone. That was the first thing I saw. And so that was my POV going into it before we tell them everything. What's yours?
Okay, so I was at work. I worked at 6 a.m. and I usually like can't really check my phone at work, but sometimes like I just pull it out of my pocket and do like a brief glance. And so it was like the floor slowed down for a couple of minutes. I had been there for a few hours, but it's still early. Like it's like 9, 10 maybe in the morning.
Yeah,
When
it
was your
was-
flight? I don't know. Early?
My flight was at 11. So yeah, it was around 10.
It was around 10 a.m. And yeah, I just like briefly looked at my phone and there were just so many messages from Riley and Noah and like screenshots. And so I was like, hold on, what is all of this? And so then I went into like the storage closet and hid for a moment and was like, I just need to read all of this. And once I did, I was like, well, I'm going to take my break if that's okay with everybody because I need to sit on my phone for like 20 minutes and just absorb and catch up.
Please. So basically what happened to fill you all in?
This is actually like so absurd. Like for all of the things that people have gotten
We've
hate
never
for.
had like a video necessarily like blow up.
No.
And
not of just us two.
no, never. And so it was a clip from our live show. Noah made 2 beautiful edits, I would say, of like Isa like introducing me and then me introducing Isa, or like we were asking each other questions.
Yeah.
Interviewing per se.
Yeah, asking
And-
like where we're from and
Yeah. And so I think you asked me, I literally memorized it because I've watched the video
so many times.
10,000 times at least. Half of those views are just me.
Yeah.
And so it was basically like Isa being like, so Riley, can you remind the class, like, where are you from? And I said, I'm from New Boston, Michigan, which is kind of a suburb of Detroit. Because when you are addressing a group of people and like explaining like where you're from, I personally feel it is easiest to talk in relation to where the closest like big city is. Also, I am in the same county as Detroit, and I'm a 30-minute drive from Detroit. Like, I'm not saying I was like raised on the streets of Detroit. I was born in Detroit. Actually, my birth certificate will say that. But I'm not claiming I was like raised in Detroit. Like I said, kind of a suburb of Detroit. And I emphasize the kind of. Yeah. Anyway, that was like, and then what else? What did we talk about? And then you asked me like my favorite things about like being from Michigan. And now in hindsight, I'm like, I will never speak about food again. Like truly.
But that's horrible. I'm like, you should feel like you can.
Thanks, but I don't, because so I basically, Issa's like, what are your favorite things about being from Detroit? Or not from Detroit.
Not from Detroit. Fuck.
From Michigan. Okay. And I was like, 3 things. I was like, the food, because Michigan's food is so good. It's so good. Like I'll die on that hill. The food, how kind everyone is. Apparently not. After this video, like fuck us.
That statement.
And how like beautiful the state is. Like whatever. So basically, then this video blows up. It should not blow up. It really, really, truly should not. But the comments basically are a mix of either people like arguing if like New Boston is technically a suburb of Detroit or not. Like they really cared about like the zoning laws of Michigan in these comments.
They really did.
Honestly, I feel like most people were on my side. Yeah, I would say like, and then people are posting screenshots of like the like Google searches. Like, I don't. It was
literally
just
one
silly.
of the comments was like, "Well, the Department of like Agriculture in Detroit does say that the counties that are considered suburbs of Detroit," and it's like the fact that you care that much about a place that you're probably not even from. Like you're probably just from Michigan, and you're also from a place that's not considered a suburb of Detroit. It was really out, you guys. It was crazy.
And then there's like people like also commenting like, "Oh, I'm from New Boston. I'm from da da da."
Yeah,
like,
and
most of them were nice. Like it was just people being like, "Oh my god!" Like they really said for you page, like this hits so close to home or whatever. Or like some people were even like, "Good to see you got out of like downriver," and like it was nice to see those things.
Yeah.
And then there were the mean comments. Yeah, it just, there were comments about my body, which, sorry,
you're allowed.
Thanks.
It's okay.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Sorry, tissue break, everyone. As someone who has struggled with her body literally my entire life, like, it was just really, really hard to like go online and see the thoughts that I have about myself, like thought by other people and like said out loud. Especially recently, like within the past few years, I've been struggling with my body more and more just because like I know as an adult, like your body changes. And I feel like if anything, I work out more than I ever have. I'm more conscious of like what I'm putting in my body and how much I'm eating. And I've even tried, like, I'm not gluten free, but I'm gluten conscious because I have hypothyroidism, Hashimoto's disease, which is an autoimmune disease. That basically means your thyroid does just not function right. And your thyroid helps with how you metabolize food. And I also don't have a gallbladder. And I'm not sitting here trying to like make mistakes. And like, this is very vulnerable for like me to say, but I've just been like really struggling with my body because I'm continuing to gain weight like unexpectedly and like without an explanation. And so I've been to the doctor like a lot recently and like really trying to figure out like how to fix this. And not that like being like, there's days I look at my body and I'm so grateful for it because it's taken me through so many things, like grieving my mom, breakups, like sickness, like all the things. So I'm so grateful to be in the body that I'm in. But it's when you go online and see strangers just confirm like what you're already thinking about yourself, like that really sucks. And on top of it, like, of course, it's like weird men. It's all men. Not a single comment was from a woman because you shouldn't comment on a woman's body. And like, please, like, I'm a 26-year-old just like trying to do a live show in the city. And like, you have nothing better to do than like sit there and like be a keyboard warrior and like talk about how like we can tell she loves the food and like, oh, I'm not surprised she brought back up the food and yada yada yada. And also like just to fucking say, I know I wasn't wearing the most flattering dress. I like that dress though. Yeah. It's like a fun poofy loofah like party dress. And I'm just like, I don't know. It just like really sucked. And I'm just here to say, like, just don't fucking comment on a woman's body, because like this is like what's going on internally when you see comments like that.
I mean, 100%. Like, just social media in general, like it's one of those conversations that I feel like continues to come back, because there is so much good that you can do with it. Like, okay, you can reach out to somebody that you've never met before, and you can connect with people and community the same way that we do sometimes with, you know, all of you and that kind of idea. But it's also this wall where people feel so comfortable to like sit from the comfort of their own home, where like nobody's watching them, nobody's invading their privacy, and they get to just like sit there and watch you do something that's really vulnerable and scary, like put your life out there, put yourself out there, and they don't see you as people, and they just comment things as if you're literally just there for their entertainment. We see it happen all of the time with actors, and even like I feel like in the past couple of years with things like reality TV, like people have gone online. Like I think of like Love Island, or even a little bit like Dancing with the Stars right now. Like people will go online, and it's not about like attacking like the person and like, oh, you're bad at dancing, or like, oh, like I hate your outfit, or like I hate you. Like it's very much like really cruel things that like tear away at like the like your personality, and like they come for your neck, like they come for things that you can't control, and they also like don't know anything about you, and they're just trying to tear you down and rip you apart. And it is,
and they do.
It's so weird to me that like people would do that. Like even people that I don't like influencers, people that I know in real life, like my last thought would ever be to like comment something harmful on somebody's, like, what does that do? You know? And it's just weird that there are grown adults out there that sit at their laptops and like find joy in doing that. Like it's weird.
It truly is. And it's so easy for me like to take a step back and be like, these are just like weirdos. Like you have nothing better to do with your time than sit here and comment on my body as a stranger, as a grown adult. Like you have nothing better to do. Like you're a weirdo, please. But like, I don't know. Like I've gone like so back and forth that I discussed this yesterday in therapy, everyone. I promise I'm okay. Just like it makes me a little emo. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. Social media can be so weird. And like we had the conversation back like a few months ago when we met, like we had like a team meeting, and we were like, what are our goals this year? Like, what are our goals? And we really wanted a video to go viral. So if anything, in this whole process, taking a step back, I am grateful that the video took off. We hit, not that it's like, it sounds silly because it's like 1,000 followers.
But hey, I mean, we started with like fucking 10, so.
No, and it like we grew a lot. Like it launched our engagement. Like it was a good thing in the end.
Like you said, like there were a lot of people that did comment like really nice things.
Yeah.
There were a lot of people that reached out. A few, not a lot of people, but a couple of comments, remember, that were like, I looked at your page and I saw that like you lost your mom, and I've also been through something like that. And like, I didn't realize that like there were other people out there that have gone through that same kind of thing. And even the people commenting being like, oh my God, like I'm from New Boston and I work there. Like that's crazy that this TikTok in New York found me. And same with my like video, like people saying, oh, I'm from Lansing and like the capital, and like, oh, like things like that. Like there are so many uplifting things, but I mean, like in life in general, people tend to focus more on the negative, especially when there are comments that are completely coming for who you are as a person, you know? Like, it would be crazy not to feel that way.
Thanks. So. And so there was a moment Isa and I both definitely had of like, we're not cut out for this.
Well, it's hard. Like, damn, I told y'all where I was from, and you literally were so my dilemma, I had absolutely
there was another video as well.
Then after all of this happened, Noah was like, well, the engagement is up, so we're going to post the second one. And I was like, Lord be with me. Please help me. So it was Riley introducing me. And before it was even posted, I was just like, I feel like this comes off a certain way, because I said that I was from Lansing, Michigan, which is fucking true. Okay. Why would I lie about something like that? Why would I lie about where I was born? Anyway. So, but then I made like in the live show, I made a comment where it was like, my favorite thing about being from Michigan is the lakes because the water is so beautiful. And the older I get, like the more I seek vacations like that, where it's like 4 days, like you're in a little house. Like when we went to the Hamptons, like it's northern Michigan coded. All right. Like, sorry,
really
East Coasters, but like everybody has their thing that's like their, you know what I mean? The Midwest, the
Version
East Coast, West Coast.
yeah.
And so going up north is kind of like the version of like going to the Hamptons or going to the Catskills and going hiking and all of that stuff. And what I was trying to communicate to my audience is that I did not grow up in a family that knew anything about the lakes. My family's from Cuba. Like I grew up in Michigan, and my honest introduction to lakes and lake life, please, what were like my friends from high school. And so I made a comment where I was like, I went to one of those high schools where like a lot of people had lake houses, and it's true. But that does not mean that where I went to high school is in the same town that where I was born. Wait, is in the same town?
No.
Yeah. That does not mean that where I went to high school is the same town in which I was born. And so 100%. That was the conversation on my video. Obviously, nothing to the extent of your...
No, but people are just fucking nuts.
Oh,
sorry.
And I used the wrong hand to say where in Michigan I was from.
I'm like, you were a little preoccupied.
People, like, literally were like, wow, she's so stupid. Like hand face
face palm
emoji. And I'm just like, so for me, I was like, everybody thinks I'm an idiot. Like everybody thinks I'm stupid.
I'm like, please, you get up on stage and try to host a show and like point to your hand and keep talking.
And
like
they were like,
and you're dealing with a mic. I was like,
yeah, they were like, you're not from Lansing. Like you're giving like rich energy. Like nobody in Lansing had a lake house growing up. And I'm like, yeah, neither did I, which is why I'm saying that it's just frustrating stuff that like if you're from where we are from, like the fact that we're even debating any of this is really
so stupid.
But it doesn't matter. And I just think that the general consensus that we were both feeling was like, why would we be vulnerable again? And like post another video being like, well, this is what my favorite thing about like life is. And this is what I'm like, I love about life, because people find on the internet, they find anything to tear you down. I mean, even when people post about like really traumatic things that have like I saw somebody yesterday that we actually know.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
She's a type 1 diabetic that lives in California, and she was at like a new screening of a new movie. And her partner like sat through the whole show, and then at the end of the movie, sat through the whole movie. And then at the end of the film, she had like her blood started to crash, and she really needed to eat something, sugar, or drink something. And her boyfriend went out and got it, brought it back for her. But there was a Q&A starting soon. And basically the security of the screening, place essentially like kicked them out immediately. And they tried to explain that it was like a medical thing. And there are laws that say that if you're diabetic and your blood is crashing, like you are allowed to have food and drink in places that other people aren't, because it's a medical condition. And she shared her story online on TikTok, and that's how we saw the story and what had happened to her. And I actually think it's so iconic when people do this, but she was just posting on her Instagram story like all of the hate comments that she was getting. And it was literally like, I know that you were like about to pass out, but you should have just stepped outside and had like 4 Skittles and then came back.
No,
inside.
like
you're
really
really considerate of other people's time.
Did you see someone responded back to that, and I thought it was brilliant. It was like, if someone's having like an allergic reaction, like, do you expect that like
to step outside before
do you expect them to step outside before they use the EpiPen? Like, it's, oh my God, it's crazy. But the internet,
people find anything to be angry about and to kind of, I don't know, use to make themselves feel better. So
it's a weird day and age we live in.
Yeah.
And there's days we're very grateful for it, and it is such a great resource for everyone to have and just stay connected to people that aren't as close, like go technology. But like at the same time, there's days like last week. That was last week, right? Where we're vengeful of it. We hate it.
Yeah. But we are here to say that we are going to keep going. We're going to keep
obviously
on TikTok. But
no, it's like
I doubt any of those people that commented even listen to our podcast. Like that's what's so funny about it too. But if you happen to and you were mean, maybe think about the golden rule: treat others how you would like to be treated.
That's what they say.
Yay. Kindness. So we're going to pivot into a little bit of pop culture because we've been just catching you up so vigorously these past
We
couple of
have. The past
episodes.
3 episodes have just been straight catching up.
We had to tell you so many things. But both of us have been very engulfed in the Dancing with the Stars season this year. I started watching a couple years ago, but this is Riley's
This is my first
full
season.
watch through.
Like, I remember it being on as a kid, like, while I was, like, taking my bath. Like, it was just, like, always on, but, like, so random. Like, I don't know why that's the one image I have. Because, like, my bathtub was here and the TV was right here. And if you open the bathroom door, you could see the TV. Anyway.
I love this.
It was just, like, always on when I was a kid, but I've never actually, like, sat down, watched, voted, done the whole thing. And Issa got me into it, honestly. And I'm so
good.
grateful.
I also keep seeing these things on TikTok that are like, did Dancing with the Stars like make a comeback, or did I just age into their target audience?
100%.
Whoever said that online
100%.
first, like, thank you. That is the funniest thing I've seen. I think we did age into it a little bit.
I think we did. I honestly, I look so forward to having a show every week.
It's so
A reality show specifically. Is that reality?
Yeah,
What would you
it is
call
reality,
that?
But it's like competitive reality versus like long form reality.
Yeah.
Like a Vanderpump, even Long Island.
Love Island.
Even Love Island. Sorry, my New Yorker. Even Love Island, I would say, is like competition reality. Same
Yeah.
like Survivor and that kind of
Any
stuff.
type of like show that unites the country. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like our world is just so scary right now. I'm like, I need a little like community building like activity for all of us. And it is Dancing with the Stars right now. It was Love Island. It's Dancing with the Stars.
I know.
Yeah.
It's always good when it phases into something new. Like there's
It's
a new show to
perfect.
catch up
It's
to.
perfect. What's next? Do you know?
No.
I was just having this conversation last night and we were like, oh my God.
I mean-
because Bachelor doesn't start, Bachelorette. Yeah, with Taylor, Frankie, Paul is not until March. So I'm
Oh,
like,
wow.
it's like a weird, there's got to be something we're missing.
I mean, Summer House, I think, comes out February.
Okay.
Unsure about that, but you know that I'm big on that.
You watch Traders. When does that come
there's
soon?
Totally a new season. But I don't know when it's released. Also, speaking about that, oh my God, I forgot.
What?
But just quickly, interjection. I have a show on Sunday, aka yesterday when you're hearing this, but it's at Club Cumming, which is Alan Cumming's bar. He's the host of The Trader, and he was also The Traders, and he was also OG MC in Cabaret. But I'm really excited to perform there because I'm big reality TV. And so I've been watching Alan Cumming on TV for the past, couple of years. And people always talk about how the club is really cool. And it's like a very it's like a place you got to go to at least once. So I'm excited. I'm excited to try it out and be like, yeah, I went to Club Cumming. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. But anyway, no, I don't know when the next season of Traders
And that's
is out.
okay. We'll figure it out. We'll let you guys know what we're watching. But right now, we're watching Dancing with the Stars.
We sure are.
And how are we feeling this season?
Listen, I think that this cast has been so great. Like, I really think that it's revamped a lot of people's interest in Dancing with the Stars. There's a little bit of everything. I don't know, though. Like, I feel like the voting always bothers me because, how can you expect America to be 100% on your side all of the time? But I would say, like, I'm for the most part happy with everything.
How it's going so far?
Yeah, and most of my favorites are still in.
Who would you say you're like, I'm going to make you pick 3.
Okay.
Your top 3 favorites.
Okay. Jordan.
Yeah.
Childs? I don't know. Jordan, the Olympist. Is that how you say that?
Olympian? I don't know.
Olympist? Olympus? What? Olympian?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try that again. Jordan, the Olympian. Robert Irwin.
Yeah.
See, the third one is hard for me.
I feel that too. Because I'm right there. And I don't even need to take a moment. I'm right there with you at the first 2.
No, I got it. I got there.
Jordan and Robert. Who's your third?
Elaine.
Okay.
That's-
Okay.
Yes, I feel good about that. What about
I
you?
think I'm going to say the same.
Yeah,
honestly. Because I'm like, I do. Obviously, Whitney is sick.
So good.
Like, it's sick. It's sick how talented she is.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I like the journey. I personally like the journey. Like,
She likes an underdog.
You're already good. You're already good. Like, we got it.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, controversial. The judges are crazy with her scoring. Like, every week. She got a 10 yesterday.
It's ridiculous. It is a little bit. The judges honestly piss me off more than anybody.
That's true. Yeah.
Like they're just willy-nilly throwing numbers at people.
But like, you haven't watched yesterday's episode or referring to the Halloween episode?
Yes. I mean, I'm not caught up, but we can just.
Oh, okay. So yesterday I thought Jordan Ezra's dance, did you get that far in?
Yes.
Near the beginning. I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was so good. I thought it was so intricate. I'm like, oh, they're going to get it a 110 at least.
Yeah.
And maybe some 9s. Straight 8s.
I know. I thought that they were really underscored.
No. And then like Whitney, like I think she's so talented, but like her dance was very underwhelming for me personally.
Didn't that the guest judge last night make a comment about Jordan and Ezra, or was that somebody else that she made a comment about that they were like, I feel like you've been heavily underscored this season. And I remember them being like,
it might have been. I don't remember.
Oh, I don't remember.
But
okay.
We are rooting for them. That's my number one.
I think that's my number one.
She's
too.
so good. She's so good. Ezra's choreography is so good.
So hard. I know all of them do, but you know, as she's already an athlete, she already has like so much. I feel like she has such a large skill set with her body already, but to care so much about fine tuning it and the details for dance, like and they always say she's always practicing in the corner by herself. I'm like, that is a queen.
I love her. I love her. I love her. I promise I don't want to get canceled. No hate to Whitney, but I'm just she's not the one for me this season.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. Like, I love when there's a good dancer, and I like Chandler from last season. Please. She was so good, and Carrie Ann did not want to give her any credit where credit was due. But I just like, there is something about Whitney, and it's literally nothing personal. Okay. No hate.
I know.
Out
Do you see
there.
how careful we're being?
Like, please, nobody come for her in any weird, cruel way. But I think that she started off so strong, and now I'm just like, it's the same thing. Like,
she's kind of coasting
every week.
Every week. I've said this to you a million times. I'm like, the Hamilton dance was so good. The one where she wore the green pants.
Yes,
the shake your, whatever.
Yeah.
That one, so
Show
good.
me what you're working with.
Last night, the Halloween dance, what?
And it started good, I thought.
What?
And it's like, it's just like they lose. I don't.
I mean, they always look so good, but it's just like, it feels like they're kind of in a plateau right now. Like,
and maybe she'll come out of it. Who knows?
But like, you're telling me she's in a plateau and got a 10 yesterday? Like, Bruno, come on.
He always wants to take a shirt off, please.
I know, it's so true.
He wants to jump out from behind that judge table.
I'm trying to think. So we're very Team Elaine.
Yes.
Over here.
Her injury
last night. We were literally silent watching during book club. We had it on inside. Sorry, everyone.
I had to
we had to sneak inside every so often, like check in. And we were inside when the whole like injury of it all was like being discussed. We were silent. We were jaws on the floor. We were like,
not my wicked queen.
No, she was Defying Gravity was insane.
10s. The fact that
trust my, I mean, you know, like when she like fell, like,
yes,
the trust my instinct, and she's like, it was so
trust fall.
That was so good, so good. But yeah, I'm really excited to keep watching. Yes. I think I'll be a seasonal watcher now.
Thank God. You got to go back and watch Ariana Madix's season.
Okay, does she win?
I don't remember.
Was she the same season as Charlie?
I don't think so.
I just know bits and pieces. I know random people that were on it.
This was like a couple years ago, but I really can't remember like what year, what season.
Okay, I'll do some research.
I can't even remember her partner.
Damn,
Alan, maybe.
I love Alan.
Nobody quote me on that. But last season was also really good.
Okay.
There were a couple Olympians in that too.
Oh, I know. I know Steven. And Riley were together.
Yep. They were great.
Are there any, I guess a question for you, are there any eliminations you've been like disappointed about? Okay,
hear me out. Let's get into it really quick. The Lauren, I don't know how to say her last name, but Lauren from Fifth Harmony of it all. I personally dislike when like we expect everybody to have like really media positive answers to everything. Like Miss Girl literally got eliminated 10 seconds later. They're like,
how are you feeling?
And they're like, how do you feel? Yeah, she's mad. She wanted to stay for like 7 more episodes.
And you're telling me Andy is still here?
Listen, again, no hate. A wonderful man, deserving of happiness, joy, love. But I would be okay if he went home in the next episode or the next episode.
I fear they're going to take him to the end.
And he is getting better. He is getting better.
better.
Which is amazing to see. But the discrepancy and like the levels are just
Everyone else is up here and he is down here still. And it's like, that's okay.
Yeah.
But it's like, my mate, I can't remember who sent the TikTok. It was you or Kiki or whatever. And it's like, it's like we can't trust America with voting anymore. Like, first it's Trump, then it's Huda on Love Island, now it's Andy. Like, they like, please. And like, no hate to Mr. Andy, but like,
you're nowhere on the same level as that first man.
no, obviously, like, no hate, Andy. But it's like,
But I mean, yeah.
he's shocked to stay
At least we
too.
got Hilaria right.
Yeah, so
I will
true.
die on that hill.
I literally know. I wish I kind of would know how to like clip this video. And me and Kiki that week went to like a viewing party at a restaurant.
Yeah.
And we were watching live, and it's like Hilaria, and like I like screamed at the top of my lungs. Kiki like knocked her bottle, like her glass of wine over. I'm like, like scream, and it's so funny because it's like, why was I screaming?
And
like
then she went online and said she was bullied. Please, but we're mad that Lauren said
pissed.
Anyway, so here's my thing. Do I think that like Lauren was going to win? Like, I don't know, maybe not. But I was rooting for her, and I love to see like a Latina like being powerful and confident. And I also like really appreciated her like comments about like her body and like that kind of journey for her, especially like in an environment like Dancing with the Stars. So I liked her, and I feel like that was the only one where I was, well, and also Scott going home. I was a little sad about. But it's like
Did you see like he has a pentatonics tour starting like next week?
He said,
Like,
okay,
so
guys.
he had to be eliminated last week or this week to make it to the tour.
That is
like that was planned.
But no, that's like kind of how I feel about it. I just think that people liked to jump down Lauren's throat, but it's like, how would you feel if you were eliminated?
I noticed that last night when there was an elimination.
I didn't watch the elimination.
No,
yet.
but like same thing. Like they were like, I won't say the name in case anyone hasn't watched, but they were like blank, like going home, and then like literally the music, the dun 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 dun, dun starts playing, and she like, sorry, spoiler. They were walking like down the stage, and then immediately Julianne's like, "How are you feeling?" Like, and I'm like, it's been 5 seconds.
Like, give them a minute.
She was media trained. Oh fuck, I keep saying she.
It's okay. It's been a week since the episode came out. There's actually a new episode tomorrow.
No, so true. Okay, staying in the TV genre, I guess. We also both just recently watched a show that we could not recommend more. I watched it first, personally. And it was called The Girlfriend. It's on Amazon Prime.
Mm-hmm.
And then I told Issa to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, like, without like any spoilers, it's just, I think it's only 6 episodes, right?
6 episodes.
It's one of those shows that truly, like, the whole show, you're like, what is the truth? It switches POVs, and so you're seeing a POV without spoilers. It is about a mother and son, and he's an adult, and the son gets a girlfriend, and then it's about the dynamic between the new girlfriend and the mother of the son.
Yeah.
And like they butt heads a little, I would say.
That's good. Yeah. And it just switches back and forth between their perspectives.
Their POVs. Any takeaways from that?
It was a great show. Riley bullied me for so long to watch it, and I did, and it was such a great decision of mine to follow her advice. But the show was really good. I loved it. I felt like it was really jam-packed and kind of like suspense and mystery, and you didn't know what was going on. That makes you want to finish it. And 6 episodes,
Yeah, it was one of those shows like I started and I genuinely, I think I finished it in like 2 days because I was like, I can't think about anything else. Like I need to know what happens.
It was a good one. Definitely watch if you like thrillers, mysteries, psychological even maybe.
Yeah.
Family drama. Yeah, it was a great show. Highly recommend.
100%.
So last season, when we last talked, I think I brought up that I had started Vanderpump Rules. I don't remember.
I feel like you did.
I swear I did. But
do you know when you started?
That feels so long ago. I swear.
I mean, it was what, like 11 seasons?
I mean, it was 11 seasons. Okay, I don't remember if
regardless,
I told you guys, but regardless, I watched all of Vanderpump Rules, all 11 seasons. It was so brilliant. I feel like, how did I live all of those years without knowing everything that happens? And now that I do, like, I genuinely compare things that happen in my life to situations that have happened on Vanderpump Rules. And I'm like, well, there is a social study on how you could deal with that situation, or that is something that teaches you how you should not deal with that situation. Most recently, just very briefly, when I got engaged, we had kind of joked about how I had I was always like, oh my God, I want to get engaged. And like, what if like it never happens? Like, what if I'm just perpetual girlfriend? Which is like, girl, why would that be your life path? But right after I was engaged, like I looked at Cameron and I was like, oh my God, like I had so many Stassi crash outs. What this means, Stassi from Vanderpump Rules, love her for the most part. When she met her boyfriend, Beau, who then became her fiance and now her husband and father to her children and whatnot. Sorry, no spoilers. Massive spoiler. But when they, like 2 days before she got engaged, she went to dinner with her fiance and she was like, I just like need validation. Like I need validation. Like this is coming. And then like, I'm not crazy. And he literally looks at her and is like, I can't give you that validation right now. And he's crashing out because he
proposing in 2 days.
A proposal in 2 days from now. And so then like, it's this like crazy argument for them. And Stassi's like, I don't know if I can do this. And he's like, Stassi, like, come on. And then after the fact, she's like, oh my God, like you were going to do it. Like I was so, and so I think that that's a great example of how Vanderpump Rules situations really can apply and to real life, because I remember watching Stassi being like, wow, if only she knew what was just around the corner, but she's acting like a child. And now I'm like, well,
you were never acting like a child. I don't know behind closed doors, but not to me at least.
Well, yeah.
She's like,
thank God there's no footage of any of that behind closed doors. But anyway, so yeah, Vanderpump Rules, highly recommend for anyone if you're into, you know, like we said, long form reality TV. Next week, we are done with the solo episodes for just a bit.
We're caught up.
We've caught up, though. We're bringing in a guest next week, and we're so excited about it. We're not going to tell you who just yet, but you will be pleasantly surprised.
Ooh.
Yes.
Thank you so much to Noah Wisniewski. We are so forever grateful for you, especially during this season of our TikTok scandal.
Yes, our turmoil.
He has just been the greatest support through all of it and just like keeping it positive and helping us push through and really helping us with the engagement of it all. So we love you, Noah. We're so grateful for you. If you want to keep up with us on social media, our @ is @notfromhere.podcast. That is NOTFROMHERE.PODCAST. And as always, I'm Riley Klauza.
I'm Isa Rodriguez, and we are definitely
not from here. Bye.